Welcome to this video. My name is PIRWOTH BRIGHT. I'm a teacher in CSS in Navy. This is my telephone contact, and this particular contact is on WhatsApp, and as well my email address. Now in this video I'm going to show you how we can generate individual report cards for learners using Mailmerge feature. Mailmerge is a feature in Microsoft Word and also in Publisher, which helps us to generate a same copy of individual of a same copy of a document, but then to a number of other individual. Like in this case, we are going to design a copy of a report card and then generate the same copy to different other learners. Now, without wasting time, the first thing we are going to do is we shall create an Excel file, and this Excel file, mine is already pre-filled, but let's say these are names of our learners. We are going to use only 10 names, but then these names can be more than 10. This is just for purpose of this video, only 10 names, and then also only 4 subjects. But then we can also have more than these subjects, but in the primary school we can have only these 4. And then let's try to be fast in calculating the total, the average, and the position, because these are what are going to appear on individual or report cards based on their total scores, average, and the position for individual learners. Now, I'm not going to take much time on this, and I'm going to be fast using the formulas and functions that we have in calculating this. The first one here is the total, and we're going to use a sum function. Then we get the rest also. Here we're also going to say average, so average score. Then also we press enter. Then the position, we're going to say rank, and F2, because we want to rank the total, to rank the individual students based on their total scores. Then F2 to F11. Now, to make sure we don't lose track of that cell or that row, we're going to say $, so that it does not go. We start from F2, and also if you don't want to go beyond F11, then we're going to put a $, there and put a comma. Now, since we want the first student and the first position to be that person, that student with, or that learner with highest score, highest total score, that means we are going to use the descending order of the rank. Then we're going to put 0 here, we close the bracket, and then press enter. You can see we have our individual performers now ranked here. And if you make changes here, maybe 40 something, you can see this one changes automatically. Now we are going to save this, and then, like I said, our major target is to generate individual report cards. Now let us design in MS Word now a simple report card. Now let us say this is our sample report form, because there can also be some other details. And then this is what the copy of report card that we want to generate for individual learners. Now remember, there are some things that we can have on all the report cards. For example, the class can be on all the report cards. The term can be on all the class, on the report card of all the learners. Then we also have maybe the year. And there's something that can change for individual learners, like names. You cannot have the same name for all the learners. You cannot have the same gender. You cannot have the same religion. You cannot have the same date of birth. You cannot have the same position, but you can have the same total number of learners in that class. That one can be on all of them, all the report cards of the other learners. Then you can also have, you cannot have the same scores for on all the report forms of the learners. Now what we are going to do, we remember we have saved this. Remember, we have saved this in the same folder. We have a folder here. This is our first the first Excel file that we created with the sample of the marks, the sample of students and their scores and their position. And then we also created a report card. This is our report card. Now we know where they are. We know where they are. They're on the desktop in the folder. We have created the folder called lesson. Now, in order to bring in or to import the information from that Excel file into our report card, because this one I want to generate, you're going to come to mailings. When you're in mailing, you come to select recipients. Then since you already have the names and their scores, we shall use an existing list. Then you come to the desktop, they open lessons, then lesson 1, then you click on open. Now there it will give you an option. Do you want to select sheet 1? Because remember, in our Excel file we only have one sheet, so we're going to say okay. So there we have imported the fields. The next thing is now to select which field is supposed to appear where. Where do we put the fields? Now the first field that we are going to insert is the name, because said you cannot have the same name on all the report cards. So you're going to come insert merge field, let's say name. So you can see, if you want to see that particular name, you can see click on preview. Then you can also apply normal formatting or in Word, which can be changing the color to a color of your own choice. Then like I said, these ones remain the same. Then you can come to gender. Now in our Excel file, remember we don't have gender, so we cannot put it for now, but in our next lessons we are going to see how we can also incorporate or include them here. Then let's say position, because you have position there. Come to mailings, insert mate fields, position, it's okay. Then you come to the scores. You can be checking on this, making preview result. You click on it, and then you can see what happens. So you can come to English score. You come to that is mathematics. Then you can fill in the last, which is that is total, and then average. So the initials can be the same. There is no need of bringing it over the table, importing it. There's no need of importing it, because the same teacher is having the same initial on all the report cards. So the other comments also, we shall see how we can incorporate them, but these ones can as well be written manually. Then the term, when next term starts, can be included on one. Maybe you can put a date there, because that one is going to be the same on all, even when it closes. And when you're done with that, then you're going to come to finish and merge. Then you come to edit individual documents, merge new document, yes, but then you want to also say okay. Now once you say okay, a new Word document will be created automatically. But in this one document, we are going to see individual report cards for all the 10 learners, as you can see here, 4 of 10. Then can go to the last one. I want to thank you so much for following. Please take note, this is not the end, because in the next lesson we shall still use this same video. It's going to guide us a lot. So I want to thank you so much, and for any contributions or comments, like I said, this is my WhatsApp number and as well my email address. I also want to encourage you to continuously follow our YouTube channel. Remember, we have a number of colleagues who have also generated a number of video lessons that are so important, especially during this time where we don't have contacts with our learners. So this is one of many videos that we have prepared, and I want to thank you so much. God bless you.